back to fishing with Big Nasty. This morning we're going to a little pond that I refer to as the Frog Pond. This pond's really productive at times. Can't say what it's going to do today because I've been skunked twice in 2 weeks. So, me and Preston and Munchie's going to go down there, and we're going to go out on the boat, and we're going to see if we can get some of these top water bass. There's a lot of bass out there like frogs. That's the reason I call it the Frog Pond. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see what happens. There he is. Oh man, he took the worm again. He took the whole worm. I don't like that. Oh, he broke me off.
Broke you off? Well, I be.
First fish broke me off.
Watch this.
What you fishing with? A Cinco? Huh?
Yeah.
Crap. First bass got me $1.
You got $2 right now.
And so far, I got $2. First bass, biggest bass, most bass, Cinco worm. Thank you, buddy. Moving on. Okay. $3. Can't take the first one away from me, that's for sure.
Nope. Definitely tied down to $1.
Oh, Lord. Somebody get a net.
Good God.
Hurry. Get a net. Get that boy in that net.
Good shot. Holy crap.
I think that's going to be my personal best right there, baby boy. What you think?
I think you need to pull your shirt down. That's a big fish, man.
Did you get a picture of him? I don't want to keep him out too long. Don't worry about that hook.
I don't want to get hooked again.
Man.
Go ahead.
Is it teared out?
Yep.
It's gonna be 7. No. No.
2.2.
No, that ain't right. That ain't no 2-pound fish. That ain't no 2-pound fish. I'm telling you that right now. You got something wrong. Here, you ain't got the handle. All right.
How's it in kilograms?
Is this teared up? All right. This is 4.5. That's gin. 4.96. Ain't no way. That fish is more than 4.96. There we go. We'll kill him getting him weighed. Well, this says 4.96. I don't believe that, but oh well.
Hold it out. Yeah.
All right, get another.
All right.
Bye-bye, boy. Thank you. What you got him on? Ain't no bad fish. Mine was 4-point-something pounds. That was probably 6 ounces at least. Man, he got red eyes.
Can you give me some slack on that? Push that button.
Don't throw him back till we see him much.
I'm trying to get the hook out of here. He had the hook pretty
Boy,
good.
got the skunk off the boat for himself. See him, boy. I hear you.
Alright, appreciate that, buddy.
Man. What about that? Huh? I tell you what, when they hit these things, they hit 'em. How about that? I didn't get nothing on video. GoPro didn't start recording, but I caught that little fish on a Cinco. Got a little place on his side right there. Just mark your line up with that thing and it might help you out a little bit.
His little T-Rex arms can reach it.
A little what?
His little T-Rex arms.
You got T-Rex arms. See what kind of hostile fishing environment I'm in today? T-Rex arms. Lord of mercy. What?
Put him on the bank, I appreciate it.
Trying to get us off the bank.
I'm worried about the two guys in front of me.
Anybody wants to drive can get back in and drive. You hook me with that hook.
I tried to drive before. Ain't nobody drive my boat. Nobody drive my boat.
Oh, feisty little thing. After seeing GoPro and that thing I have to say a couple times. Yeah. It finally came on. Really? Tell you what, these hooks get them deep. Pretty little thing. Thank you, little buddy. Is he big? He ain't bad. There you go. Foul hook.
That don't count.
Why?
She still got one.
Let's see him much before you turn him loose. Little old pond bass. Little frog pond bass.
Now, Preston, that would be two.
Two.
That will not count.
They've been going at it. They've been going at it all morning about this. You got one. Preston finally got the skunk off the boat. For him. Get him in the boat. Get him in the boat. Preston finally got one. He started fishing like a man. Started fishing with a Cinco worm and got him a fish. He's been fishing with chicken McNuggets and Big Macs and lettuce and stuff all day, and finally talked him into using a Cinco worm and get a fish.
Cutting Munchie up and fishing with him.
Them two have been going at it tooth and nail today. I'm telling you. I mean, they do not like each other. I don't know what it is. So finally got a fish.
See that? See that?
Preston, hold him up and smile, buddy. He's finally happy. Selfie time, selfie time. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We had a really good time on the frog pond yesterday. Even though they wasn't biting frogs, we figured out what they wanted. They was wanting wacky Cincos. So we put it on. And we caught a few fish out there yesterday. It wasn't over when we left. We just decided to go somewhere else, and Munchie had to go home. Munchie and Preston was a hoot to be around yesterday, I'm telling you. Them two boys, the first time they ever met, they just started treating each other like brothers, cutting each other down, and it was, I don't know, it was a hostile fishing environment yesterday, but I had a great time. I think they overall liked each other. they even though they cut each other down so much, they just really liked each other and really enjoyed each other's company. So it made for a good fishing experience for me anyway. I caught a big fish. Preston caught a fish after he quit fishing with chicken McNuggets and McDonald's hamburgers and you name it. It's just crazy stuff he's fishing with. He fishes with all kind of stuff, Jello, and it's just weird, you know. But once I could get him off that, he was able to keep his man card and catch a fish off a Cinco. So that was all right. I also want to dedicate this video to one of my subscribers' father. George Cunningham Jr. is the subscriber I'm talking about. He's been a subscriber on my YouTube channel since I was around 40 subscribers, right after the Patriot Catfishes of America fishing tournament. I understand a few days ago he was in the rest home with his father, and he was spending some time with him, and he commented on one of my videos and said how much he enjoyed it. And Mr. Cunningham, I really appreciate that. It really means a lot to me to have subscribers that's making comments like that and, you know, keeping your spirits up. Sometimes I feel like I ain't doing a real good job out here, but people like you make me feel like I want to drive on a little bit. So I appreciate it. His father, George Cunningham Sr., was born on George Washington's birthday. He's 85 years old, and that started the Georges. He named his son George. His son named his son George. And the great-grandson is named George. So 4 generations of George Cunninghams. You can't get no All-American named in that. I really appreciate it. And I want to dedicate this video to your father. And I hope he's doing better. I want all my subscribers to pray for his father, that his health gets better. And I hope he's able to watch this video. I can't express to you enough how much it means to have subscribers that comment on stuff. I mean, good or bad, it doesn't matter to me either way. I mean, if you don't like my videos, you know, tell it like it is. If you do, it's really encouraging to hear good comments, and it kind of keeps you driving on. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.